Hey, what's up, traders? Thanks for watching my channel. I hope you get tons of value from my content. And we are running a contest every month to pick a winner for free, full access to my academy, my trading group, my signal group, and a free phone call with me to figure out how I can help you in your own trading. So like, comment, and subscribe on as many videos as you can this month, and we'll pick a winner from the people that do randomly, and hopefully it'll be you, and hopefully I see you in my VIP group one day. So thanks for your support. Let's crush the markets. Peace. Hey, what's up, traders? So this is the gold and silver report for April 30th, 2020. It's the last day of the month, and today was a really just up and down, crazy trading day for sure. There was a bunch of big, it seemed like institutional market moves today. I'm going to cover gold and I'm going to cover silver, but I definitely should mention the, dollar weakness that came into, like, dollar strength followed by dollar weakness. We saw huge rallies in euro and the pound, and just some really up and down moves in the metals market, especially after unemployment numbers for the United States, which hit, I believe, 30 million people filing for unemployment here, which is definitely not a good thing. I think it's like 10%. So, crazy times we're living in for sure. So let's take a look at the charts, and we'll take a look at gold first. And unfortunately we hit a stop loss today in gold, and man, I was loving the setup too for so many reasons. And and then we got knocked out of it. So this is the setup I've been looking at for a while now, and I was looking at this kind of double top looking structure, 1 2, but I think since we just started ranging here, we've invalidated the double top, because the double top would have been this move that I previously made. So this move lower, and then the next move past the support. So we didn't break down there. And what I was looking at this morning when I called this trade out, and man, it was looking so nice too. They're looking at this kind of breakout from this consolidation here, and so many times gold has done this, where we break out in one of these type of moves here, and then just start to really accelerate higher. And if you just go back, like, every single one of these moves that's exactly what happened. We had a consolidation period, and then a bust higher, and then a consolidation period, and then a bust out higher. And so, I really thought this is what was going on today, but that unemployment claims came out, and which really, we saw a dip in the S&P 500, and that dip in equities then brought about some major dollar strength, as it being the so to speak reserve, last resort, risk off currency. So but we found some support here, still at this like 1680 level, and we're holding out now. And what I see is, so we have all of these little breakout lines, all these consolidation lines. We're still kind of holding there, right? So you can, if I zoom in, you can see how from this diagonal line we're holding. And in my training, for people that are in the VIP group that are watching this, you'll remember in the training I say, a lot of people see the market neither horizontal or diagonal, and me, for sure, I see things in diagonal. Probably why I could never get things fully straight. I get it. Yeah, so I'm always just like a little bit off, but that's okay. So, but because of that, sometimes I can see things other people don't see. But I am trying to employ a lot more horizontal areas, which I see, like this area here. This is pretty major. and this is where we're at now. But if I erase all these lines, which I'll just go ahead and do it for the sake of this presentation, this video. We're in a nice triangle formation here, right? It definitely looks like it. So these are one of my favorite formations to trade. So I still like us to the upside here, as long as we stay kind of in this formation. Now, we know we're wrong. That's the other good side about these triangles, is that it's a clear-cut defined when it's time to get out of the trade. So as a group, we're not in gold right now. I think if you're watching this at home, this isn't a bad time maybe to put a little, what I call a scout trade out there, just to feel it out. But I think it seems pretty likely that we'd see some consolidation here before the next move higher. Now, if we do break below this level of support here, which is where we're at, we could see some significant downside. And when I like to find those targets, that's when I like to use my Fibonacci's. And boom, wow, I had this arrow right on the dot. I think the 38.2% retracement would be a really logical target, which would come in around 1640. So we have our targets there. That's what I'm looking at for gold. Like I said, I do love these triangle formations. They're one of my favorite things to trade. So maybe putting in a small trade here just to fill it out. But if we break below this little area designated by the box, which is also the 23.6% retracement, then we know we have some downside. And the 50% comes in at 1600. But with all the stimulus and everything going on the Fed, I just have a really hard time believing that we fall off that much. But anything could happen. But I think that's just a recipe for a weak dollar. So that's where we are on gold. Let's take a look at silver, though. I think I of course still like silver more for multiple reasons, and we're still holding up. We're still holding up really well here as well too. So here's this box of support, which today we hit and we got rejected. Okay, so that's a very good sign. And God, this little move here just stopped me out. It was very frustrating, that wick. You really see it on the 30 minutes. And so this was the result of that right following just a institutional dump. I don't know how else you'd say it. Following that data that came out, we just got boom, moved down there, but now we're consolidating again, and we're back at we entered in a group of 1490. Our take profit is at 1690, and our stop loss is at 1440. So I like the trade too, and this this is where I thought we were breaking out today. And just like that same scenario with gold that I showed you, it's just happened with silver, although silver hasn't had like a wild bust out yet. But I think we're coming to it. I think we're due. So you can see there we have multiple layers here, and just a little movement of that trend line from one fractal line to the next. There we are, and we're still on the other side of this formation here. So I like the move to on silver more, because it's just like the triangle formation on gold makes it where there's like, okay, I can see what's going on here a little bit better. But with this formation here in silver, I can really it stands out a lot more. But this also kind of see how this works. Interesting.
not quite the way I thought it would, but so, you know, as long as we hold above this level that we're at, 1490, and as long as we don't get below this, if we get below this, then, you know, we could get retest these 1324. I don't know, man, maybe 13. But that's just so cheap for silver. So because we got to just, you know, go back in time here, we're still way down here, right? So we got so much room, and like I said, I think we're going up 30, potentially up to 40 as well, because of this big false breakdown that happened here. So this is a long-term plan. Have our long-term target. We just need to pick up some steam, for God's sakes. But the thing is, I'm going to be buying dips on this for a while, because I believe it's so undervalued right now. So bunch of opportunities. You know, it didn't work out the way that obviously I would have liked it to today. But hey, that's the way it goes, especially in trading. You know, 10% unemployment in the United States. It's pretty unprecedented. God, I really hope whatever is happening now ends soon. And, you know, the people that are responsible, you know, there's some justice involved, because it's an injustice that so many people are out of work at, you know, such a fraction of the population. So it's a crime, man. You know, I know in the state of Kentucky, where I'm in right now, and I'll just use the United States as an example. We just passed 1 million coronavirus infected cases, supposedly. I think those numbers are enlarged. If you look at some of the videos I've been sharing, you'll understand why, from doctors saying that they are. But even if that was the case, 1 million cases, there's, I think, 320 million people in the United States. So that would mean, I did the math, and that's 0.003% of the population. So 0.003% of the population are infected. Why can't we go out? Why can't we open our business? Why can't we make money? Why can't we go to the theater? Like, why can't we go to a football game? You know, aren't we supposed to hug our family? Why are we supposed to wear a mask? 0.003% of the population is nothing. So there's way more people out there suffering with alcoholism, abuse, addiction, you know, mental illness, and that's very, very can be a much uglier problem, for sure. So it's crazy time right now. I just hope that it gets resolved soon, and just educate yourself about it, you know. So that being said, great setups today in gold and silver. And like, even though we took some losses as a group there, you have to remember, the way I'm thinking about this is, like I said, that the target in silver after 30, 40 bucks, you know, that move, catching that move and buying the dips on the way up, when it does finally materialize, which I think it will, is going to be very, very profitable, and it's going to make up for the profits that you know, I lost today. So that's why it's so important to stay in the game, and not, you know, because I know a lot of you are beginner traders, losing it, and, you know, one move or one trade and over leveraging. It's not the way to go about it. You know, we want to play the long game. So hope you found this video helpful. Click the link below to get started, to learn my strategies, to be a part of our amazing community of traders, and I'll see you in the VIP group. And to everybody that's in there, I appreciate the support. Y'all are the best. Let's finish the week strong, everybody. Peace.